LiveNOW look there over the Twin Cities, and 3 years ago, the killing of George Floyd there at that intersection in Minneapolis sparked months of protests demanding justice for his killing. We followed very extensively the trial of Derek Chauvin and the 3 other officers involved in that as well. But the country, even the world, I would say, still reeling from that. The post-George Floyd killing landscape looks very, very different. Let's go out now to New York City. That's where we want to tell this story right now. We're going to be joined by Fox 5 New York reporter Kendall Green on the streets of Manhattan. Kendall, good to see you. You've been tracking this story all day. We're 3 years on. What more do we know?
Hi, good evening, Andrew. The death of George Floyd, it was a tragedy for sure, but that's not stopping folks here in the heart of Harlem from celebrating his life. We spoke to his brother earlier this afternoon, and he told us it's been a difficult journey coping with the death, but this service here behind us at this church did exactly what it was supposed to do, and that's encourage him and his family and push forward as they try to push for justice in his death. The face of George Floyd etched in a blanket draped over the pulpit of Convent Avenue Baptist Church on Harlem Thursday, 3 years after his life was taken by the tragedy viewed by millions. That somber celebration through prayer.
You are a God of comfort. You are a God of peace. You are a God of justice.
Poetry.
Tired of being inspired by black life only after it expires.
No more police brutality. Let's change that mentality into reality.
And music.
Everybody, no more sleeping in bed.
Terrence Floyd keeping his brother's face close to his heart during the celebration.
I believe it's important to celebrate his legacy and him.
For the last 3 years, he and his family relied heavily on their faith as their source for evoking change. The anniversary of his death, filled with love, unity, and music, aimed to spread joy.
Because my brother was a jokester. He liked to joke around. He liked to make people smile, laugh, and he loved to see people enjoy themselves.
After Floyd's death, the calls for police reform at the federal level were answered by President Biden in his executive order banning chokeholds and restricting the use of no-knock warrants. His brother acknowledges what he and his family sees as progress.
We had the president sign an executive order. Now, we all know that the executive order is not concrete when he's out of office. We know that. You know, that's not a military secret, but it's change.
And out of George Floyd's life, a movement was born. That was a quote from inside of the service that the family of George Floyd, they hope that the moment contributes to the momentum as they head to Washington to advocate for a lot of policies in honor of his death. Reporting in Harlem, Kendall Green, Fox 5 News.
Kendall, thanks so much. What a great look back at this major headline that happened 3 years ago. To the legislation, though, that your report had in mind, the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act. We know how that kind of stalled, really, on Capitol Hill. It didn't go very far. It's still, though, main priority of the Biden administration and some House Democrats, right?
Absolutely, and they say they're going to go and advocate in Washington, I believe in August, to make sure that that act gets passed, and they're asking for all the support from the community to, get the legislators on board with it, but we just have to see how that develops.
All right, Kendall Green there, live for us in Harlem. Kendall, thanks so much for bringing us this story. Talk again.
Absolutely.
Okay, right now, though, President Biden's Twitter account also taking the time to mark this really tragic milestone here. I want to put up this tweet. And you can see there, it says, "Today America mourns the murder of George Floyd 3 years later. I'll never forget Jonna Floyd's words, 'Daddy changed the world.' He has unifying people of every race and generation in peace and with purpose to say enough." It goes on to say, hate can never have safe harbor in America. And of course, we know President Biden met with family members of George Floyd throughout the course of this 3 years including his daughter, Jonna Floyd. And so this is some of the video there when she came to the White House. Also, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz tweeting this today. True justice for George Floyd will come only through real, systemic, and lasting change. In Minnesota, we have more work to do to ensure that every person in Minnesota is safe, valued, and protected. We owe that much to Mr. Floyd, and we owe that much to each other. Proclaiming today George Floyd Remembrance Day in the state of Minnesota.